Alright, so the next question, write down. How many 4-digit even numbers, can be formed using the digits 0, 1, 3, 4, 5 and 7. If repetition is not allowed, if repetition of digits is not allowed. Come on. Correct answer. Use something that you have been using since childhood. Use that sense, that common sense. There is a condition this time, so you have to be careful. Right. I think sufficient time on the board. On the board now. Right. So I need to find the total number of 4-digit even numbers which can be formed using these numbers, using these digits, if repetition is not allowed. Alright. So 4 digits number बनाना है. So 4 places होने चाहिए. Unit place, tens place, thousands, 100 place, 1000 place. So if I can calculate the number of ways of filling these places, I'll be able to calculate the total number of 4-digit numbers. Right? But now the condition is there that the number has to be even. Now if the number is even, that means the unit place will be even. Right? Now let's see. So we have two even numbers, 0 and 4. These are even. Right? So the unit place can either have 0 or it can have 4. Because we want even numbers, that means I just have two possibilities. Right? So I can fill this place, this unit place by two choices. Right? Okay. Now, he says the repetition is not allowed. Repetition is not allowed. How do I understand that? Okay. Now, the thing is, suppose मैंने यहाँ पे डाल दिया 4. Right? Suppose I have put in the number 4 over here. So 4 मैंने यहाँ पे नहीं डाल सकती. Right? Any number except for 4. Suppose मैं डाल देती हूँ 5. 5 डाल दिया. That I can do. So how many choices I have? So except for 4, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 choices. Okay? And 5 choices में से मैंने 5 ही डाल दिया. तो यहाँ 5 नहीं डालते, confuse हो जाओगे. 7 बच गया मैंने. Right? Okay. अब 7 भी exhaust कर लिया मैंने. Right? Now, let's talk about this place. Some 4 भी ले लिया, 7 भी ले लिया. How many choices I have? 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 choices. Right? And out of these 4 choices, I can put in, suppose I put in 5. Right? Okay. So 5 भी exhaust हो गया. Now, let's talk about this place. Right? How many choices I have? 1. Wait a second. Can I put 0 over here? No. I want a 4-digit number. If I put in 0 over here, this will not be a 4-digit number. It will be a 3-digit number. Come on, people. Right? So I cannot put in 0 over here. Now this is a problem. We didn't anticipate this. Okay, not a big deal. So that means in this case our problem is not a bit tricky but a bit involved, because we have to be careful not to put 0 in the thousands place. Right? Okay, we'll deal with it. It's absolutely fine. We will start the question again. Right? Okay, so let's start again. So I had 0, 1, 3, 4, 5 and 7. Right? Again, I will write my 4 places. I need to fill up these places. But I have to be careful now. Right? Because I know the number has to be even. So that means either 0 will come here or 4. Right? But I have to make sure that 0 doesn't come up here. Right? I have to make sure of that. Now, how do I do it? अगर मैं दोनों इकट्ठे ले लेती हूँ तो प्रॉब्लम हो जाएगी, बिकॉज डिफरेंट केसेस आ जाएंगे यहाँ पे. क्या करें? यहाँ पे 2 पॉसिबिलिटीज है ना. लेट मी कंसिडर द 2 पॉसिबिलिटीज सेपरेटली. Right? What? Either 0 can or 4 can come, right? what I'll do is I'll divide it into two cases. First case, when 0 comes up in this place. Second case, when 4 comes up in units place. I've divided my problem into two cases. Right? Because if I have just done one case, it was a bit problematic. So divide your problem into smaller cases. So these are my two cases now. Case 1 and case 2. I'll calculate the total number of numbers here. And I'll calculate the number of numbers here. Right? And then we'll see what to do. Now, let's talk about case number 1. Now, it is fixed that at units place I have 0. Right? So 0 को cut कर दो. Right? Now, what can I fill here? 0 तो वैसे ही हमने cut कर दिया. So I have 5 choices. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right? 5 choices. Okay. Right? Okay. Suppose मैंने यहाँ पे रख दिया था 4. 4 भी exhaust कर लिया. Right? Now, for this place, how many choices I have? Because repetition is not allowed. That's why I'm cutting 4. So that मैं जानबूझ के दोबारा से ना रखूँ. It might be a mistake, right? So 4 I cannot involve again. Right? From here, how many choices? I can't take 0. I cannot take 4. So that means I will have 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 choices again. Not again. यहाँ पे 5 था, यहाँ पे 4. Okay. Right? And suppose मैंने यहाँ 4 choices में से 5 रख दिया. Right? Now I need to fill up the thousands place. Now I can't put in 0. I can't put in 5. I cannot put in 4. Right? How many choices I have? I have this one, and this one. That means 3 choices. Right? Now let's find out the total number of numbers. So corresponding to each choice here, I'll have a choice of number here. So 3 into 4. Corresponding to each choice over here, I'll have a choice of number here. So into 5. And ये तो fixed ही है. So इसको into 1 लिखो. Right? So how many numbers I'm getting from here? I'm getting 60 numbers. Right? Now let's talk about this case. Right? Now the units place has 4 in it. Right? So what I'll do is I'll write my numbers again. So 0, 1, 3, 4, 5, 7. Right? 4 I have exhausted. I cannot put in 4 any of the places. I can't do that. Now, so let's start from here. But the problem तो यहाँ पे आएगी ना, यहाँ पे 0 नहीं रख सकती. I have the choice of 0 here, right? And I can't put this number here. तो मैं पहले इसी को क्या कर देती हूँ? This place is creating problem because we have 0, right? So let's fill up this place first. So let's see. Now I can't put in 0 and I can't put in 4. So how many choices I have? 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 choices I have. Right? And suppose in 4 choices I have put in 1. Right? Now let's fill up this place. Now I can put in 0. Right? Obviously I can't put in 1 because I've already used it. I can put in 3, I can put in 5, I can put in 7. How many choices? 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 choices again. Right? And suppose out of these 4 choices I have exhausted 3. So now how many choices I have? 1, 2, 3. So out of these 3 numbers I'll put in here. So 3 possibilities. Right? Okay. Now corresponding to each choice over here, I'll have a choice of number here. Right? So into. Now corresponding to this, I'll have this. So into 3. And यहाँ पे कुछ नहीं है, so into 1. Right? So this is nothing but 16 into 3, 48. Right? Now in this first case, I got 60 cases. In this second case, I got 48 cases. I'm asking you the total number of cases. Obviously overlapping cases तो है ही नहीं. यहाँ पे 0 है, यहाँ पे 4 है. Overlapping कहाँ से हो जाए? Right? These are separate cases, exclusive cases, right? So 60 पहले में, second में 48, सारे तो exhaust कर लिए मैंने. Total कितने होंगे? 60 plus 48, which is obviously 108. That's the answer. Right? Okay. Now let's move on to the next one. How many 4-digit numbers? Write down. How many 4-digit numbers divisible by 5 can be formed using the digits 0, 4, 5, 6 and 7. If repetition is not allowed. Come on, correctly I want the answer. Hurry up. No, not hurry up. Take your own time. I don't want any mistakes. Last 10 seconds. And repetition is not allowed. Right. Okay. Now let's discuss it on the board now. Right. So I need to have 4-digit numbers, so 4 places. Now the numbers have to be divisible by 5. Divisible by 5. Do we know the divisibility test of 5? Even if we don't know, we have common sense. We know any number is divisible by 5 if the unit place is what? Either it is 0 or 5. That's the case. Right? So we know we can have 2 possibilities here, either 0 or 5. But again, the problem will be created by this 0. I have to make sure that this 0 is not coming in the first place, thousandth place. Right? So what I can do? Again, in order to avoid any error, I can make the cases. Right? Because 0 is getting involved. So let's make the first case. First case is 0 is at the unit place. Second case is, I want the number divisible by 5. Second case is, the 5 is at unit place. Right? So I have 2 cases. Now let's count. Right? So this is fixed now. Okay, so this is fixed. Now let's put in the choices. Let's put in the numbers here. Now, 0 to dana nahi hai. So repetition is not allowed. So 0 to dana nahi. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 choices I have. Right? So 4 choices. And suppose मैंने डाल दिया था 5. Right? Now, for this place, obviously I can't put in 0, I can't put in 5. So how many choices? 1, 2, 3. 3 choices. Right? Suppose मैंने डाल दिया 6. Right? Then, how many choices? 7 and 4. Right? So just 2 choices. Right? So this is nothing but 24. Obviously, multiply hona hai, you have to multiply it. Right? Okay, now let's talk about in this case, and I'll write the digits again. Right, so 5 is fixed, 5 is exhausted now. But the problem will be created by 0 over here. So let's fill this place first. In fact, from a general rule now, right? Because यहाँ पे तुम पहले ये भी भर सकते थे, ये भी भर सकते थे. But since 0 usually creates a problem, let's start filling the number by this place. पहले जो कंडीशन है यूनिट प्लेस पे लगा दो. उसके बाद you start with the beginning digit because 0 will create a problem, right? So from now on we'll be filling up the first place first in case of numbers, the first, right? Okay, so let's talk about this. Now I can't put in 5, I can't put in 0. So how many choices I have? 1, 2, 3, 3 choices, right? And suppose I put in 4 here. Now, अब कितनी choices हैं? अब I can put in 0, I can put in 6, I can put in 7. So 1, 2, 3, 3 choices. Right? Suppose I have put in 0 itself. So for the 10th place, how many choices do I have? I have just 2 choices. Right? Total number of cases, obviously corresponding to each choice here, I'll have a choice of number, so into. Corresponding to each choice here, I'll have a choice of number here, so into. I'll still do into 1. Now into 1 you can write it. Seems nice, I guess. right? So this is nothing but 9 into 2, 18, right? Now in first case you had 24, in the second case you have 18. I'm asking you the total number of cases. So combine the two, this plus this, that means 42 is your answer, right? Alright. Next one. Now next one is kind of interesting, I guess. Write down. How many numbers less than 1000 can be formed using the digits 3, 5, 6, 7 and 9. Come on. Be careful. You need to write all the digits, all the numbers less than 1000. All the numbers. Huh. 11 is a number less than 1000. 2 is a number less than 1000. So careful. Oh, 11 to 5 नहीं 2 है उसके अंदर. Sorry, my bad. 3 is a number less than 1000. 56 is a number less than 1000. So careful. Alright, I think sufficient time. Right, on the board now. Now let's discuss this. Now I need to find all those numbers less than 1000 which are made using these digits. There is no condition on repetition not allowed. So obviously we'll assume that repetition is allowed because nothing is given. Right? Okay. So less than 1000. Now as I said, 3 is a number less than 1000. That means I can say 1 digit number. 2 digit number also will be less than 1000. And 3 digit number as well. 4 digit number? 1000 से बड़े हो जाएंगे, right? Okay, cool. So let's count how many 1 digit number is there, how many 2 digit numbers is there, how many 3 digit numbers are there, and then just add them up. Individual cases मिल गए तुम्हें. You need to find the total then add them up, right? So let's find the total number of 1 digit numbers. Now 1 digit number. या तो 3 होगा या 5 होगा या 6 होगा या 7 होगा या 9 होगा. Fine, दिख रहा है इसमें तो, right? Because I can fill this place in 5 choices, in 5 different ways, right? Now let's talk about this number. अब 0 तो नहीं है? Oh, problem. Okay, thank God 0 is not there, right? Okay, so not a big deal. So how many places I can fill up this place? I have 5 choices, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5, right? And this place. Now you can repeat it. Suppose यहाँ पे मैंने डाला था 6, right? You can put 6 over here again. Not a big deal. So again, how many choices? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 choices you will have, right? So corresponding to each choice here, you have a choice. You have 5 choices here. So 5 into 5, right? Now let's talk about the 3-digit number. In how many places can you fill this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 places. Right? I can repeat the digits. So again, I can fill this in 5 ways and this in 5 ways. Now corresponding to each choice of number, I have 5 choices here. How many numbers? How many choices here? 5. So 5 into 5. Corresponding to each choice, I have 5 choices. So again, multiply. Right? So in this case, I have 125 numbers. In this case, I have 25 numbers. In this case, I have 5 numbers. So total numbers, how many they are? 5 plus 25, which is 30. 30 plus 125, that is 155. That's the answer. Right? Okay. Next one is quite interesting. Write down. Let P, Q belong to integers. This is the symbol for belong to. And obviously this is the symbol for integers. I think you know that. So basically what I am saying is P and Q are integers, right? Okay, so I'll use this directly. Let P, Q belong to integers and if and if P lies between 1 and 3, and if P lies between 1 and 3, bracket में, both inclusive, and Q lies between 2 and 9, Q lies between 2 and 9, both inclusive, also P less than Q less than equal to 9. Then how many distinct rational numbers P by Q can be formed? Come on. Just 10 seconds, people, and make sure you are not counting the same rational number twice. Careful there. Alright, I think sufficient time on the board now. Now he says P and Q belong to integers, and if P lies between 1 and 3, both inclusive. P lies between 1 and 3. So P की possible values क्या हो सकते हैं? Integer है ना? 1 and 3. So 1 हो सकती है? Yes. 1 के बाद integer 2. उसके बाद 3. Both inclusive था. 4? No. P lies between 1 and 3. So these are the possible values of P. Right? Just 3 possible values. Okay. And then Q lies between 2 and 9. Both inclusive. And Q is an integer. So that means Q can be 2, it can be 3, it can be 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 and 9. Right? Okay. Also he says P less than Q less than equal to 9. Right? So P has to be less than Q and Q has to be less than equal to 9. We understand that. वो तो हमने पहले लिख दिया था वैसे. हाँ वो तो देख ही रहा था, दोबारा क्या बोला इसने? हाँ देख लिया. And he is asking me how many distinct rational numbers of the form P by Q can be formed. Right? Okay. So let's see. How do you proceed? We need to find how the number of rational numbers you can have with P by Q form. So that means values of the numerator will come from here and values of the denominator will come from here. Right? न्यूमरेटर की वैल्यूज इतनी कम है, या तो 1 होगा या 2 होगा या 3 होगा, कैसे से काम कर लो? How difficult that is. Okay, when P is equal to 1, right? Rational numbers लिख लो. अब P अगर 1 है, तो Q 2 हो सकता है? Absolutely, because 1 is less than 2, right? So my rational number is 1 by 2, right? Now if P is 1, can Q be 3? Absolutely, 1 is less than 3, so 1 by 3 भी हो सकता है. अच्छा 1 by 4? Yes. 1 by 5? Yes. 1 by 6? Yes. 1 by 7? Yes. 1 by 8? Yes. 1 by 9? Yes. 1 by 10? Absolutely not. यहाँ तक 9 तक किया people, right? Okay. So hardly tiny numbers. इतने छोटे सा केस था, लिख ही लिया हमने, right? Now P is 1. We have exhausted the case. Now P can be 2 as well, right? So let's see. When P is 2, that means numerator is 2. Now Q, the denominator. Can denominator be 2? P less than Q, right? Is 2 less than 2? No, right? So Q can't be 2. Can it be 3? Yeah, 2 is less than 3. Not a big deal. So 2 by 3 is not. How about 2 by 4? That is absolutely fine. 2 by 4, then 2 by 5, then 2 by 6, then 2 by 7, then 2 by 8, and then 2 by 9. Right? P is equal to 2. Number of distinct possible rational numbers are P. Right? Now last, P is equal to 3. When P is equal to 3, that means the numerator is 3. Now, the denominator. If P is 3, can the denominator be 2? Is 3 less than 2? No. No, not at all. Now, can Q be 3? Is 3 less than 3? No. No, absolutely not. Now, 3 by 4, that can be the case. Then 3 by 5, then 3 by 6, then 3 by 7, then 3 by 8, and then 3 by 9. Right? So, count कर लो ये से. Oh, problem है. Oh, he says distinct rational numbers. कोई repetition तो नहीं है. अब ऊपर वाले में तो कोई repeat नहीं हो रहा. यहाँ पे 2 by 3. 2 by 3 यहाँ आ रहा है? नहीं. 2 by 4. 2 by 4 होता क्या? 1 by 2. Oh, 1 by 2 तो already आ रहा है. ये तो already case ले चुके हो. 2 by 5 नहीं आ रहा. 2 by 6. That is 1 by 3 already taken. Cut out this case. 2 by 7 is fine. 2 by 8. Reduced form is 1 by 4 already taken. Cut out this one. Right? Okay. 3 by 4. 2 by 9 obviously नहीं आ रहा. 3 by 4 नहीं आ रहा. 3 by 5. Okay, fine. 3 by 6. Reduced form is 1 by 2 already taken. Cut out this one. 3 by 7. Okay. 3 by 8. Yes. 3 by 9. Which is 1 by 3. So cut out this one. Now these are the all distinct rational numbers which you can form using the P and the Q. Right? How many these are? So these are 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. 16 in number. So they are 16 distinct rational numbers. Right? Okay. Next one. Next one is also quite nice. How many 3-digit numbers divisible by 3 using the numerals 0, 1, 2 and 3 without repetition. I'll say it again. How many 3-digit numbers divisible by 3 using the numerals 0, 1, 2, 3 without repetition? इसमें कुछ मिसिंग है ना? How many 3-digit numbers divisible by 3 without repetition can be formed? Of course, I forgot to write that. Can be formed. Justify it. Can be formed. I think we all know when a number is divisible by 3, don't we? Come on. Last 10 seconds. Hurry up. How many 3-digit numbers? 3-digit numbers divisible by 3. Divisible by 3 using the numerals 0, 1, 2, 3 without repetition. Without repetition. Right. Okay, let's discuss this now. Now, I need to find this number of 3-digit number divisible by 3. Now, I know that the number is divisible by 3 if the sum of the digits is divisible by 3. Right? Now, out of these 4 digits, if I just take 1, 2, 3, is this, 1 plus 2, 3, 3 plus 3, 6. That means, if I form the numbers using the numerals 1, 2, 3, I can have a number divisible by 3 because sum of the digits is 6. Right? Okay. Now what else? Using these 4 digits, I need to make the sum divisible by 3. So if I get rid of 3, I'll have 0, 1, 2. 0 plus 1 plus 2, that is 3. Right? That means if I form a number using these 3 digits, I can have a number divisible by 3 because the sum is 3. Alright. Now if I remove select 3 क्या था ना हमने नहीं पहले मैंने 0 हटाया था फिर 3 हटाया. Okay, अब 1 हटा देते हैं. तो यहाँ पे बनेगा 2 plus 3 that is 5. Okay, not divisible. अगर मैं 2 हटा देती हूँ 1 plus 3 4. Again not divisible by 3. So just two possibilities are there. Right? Either the numbers are 1 to 3 or the digits are 0, 1, 2. So in both the cases, let's calculate the total number of 3-digit numbers. Right? Okay. So without repetition, right? So let's fill up this please. How many choices I have? 1, 2, 3. 3 choices. Now suppose मैंने 1 ले लिया. Now how many choices you have for this next place? Just 2 choices. 2. Right? And suppose मैंने 2 ले लिया. Right? How many choices you will have? You will have this one choice. Right? So total number of 3 digits here. Corresponding to this choice, you have 2 choices. That means into. Corresponding to this choice, you have this one choice. So into. So total number of numbers from here. That is 6. Right? Now, let's consider this case. Now I have to be careful because when I am talking about this place, I cannot have 0. So I have just 2 choices now. Right? Suppose मैंने 1 डाल दिया. Now for this place, I can put in 0, I can put in 2. So again, I have 2 choices. Right? And suppose मैंने 0 डाल दिया. Now for this place, I will have just 1 choice. So total number of numbers. Corresponding to this, I have this one. So into. Corresponding to this, I have this. So into. Right? So total number of numbers, 4. So in first case, 6. In second case, 4. The total number of cases, 2 थे. So total number of numbers कितने होंगे? Just 10. Right? And that's the answer. So the next one.